We have come to our final location on this China tour. We are in the capital, Beijing.
After 3 months of travelling China, we have now finally arrived in the capital, Beijing. And today is our first day here, so we're going to start off by going to probably the most iconic place here, the Forbidden City. Let's go check it out. So we're just walking on the outside of the Forbidden City right now. The big giant wall is just here, kind of covering it all. We've seen glimpses of what's inside and it does look pretty spectacular.
So we're just trying to find the entrance in, but we're currently walking alongside the moat. And incredibly, this moat, which they dug by hand in some places, is nearly 6 meters deep. That is absolutely insane. Wow. We haven't even made it in yet to the Forbidden City, and the architecture is absolutely incredible on the outer. Like, I think we could take hours looking around the outside of it, let alone what's going to be through there. So let's go check it out.
Okay, so we've had hurdle number 1 trying to get in here. Through security, I got stopped because I had tripods. I had 2 tripods. One was like an extender pole, and then my main tripod for this camera. They got stopped because they were too big apparently. So I've had to walk right over there, leave Tamara and the girls, and go check them in, and then I can only collect them at the end. So that was hurdle number 1. I purposely didn't bring my drone because I knew that that wouldn't be allowed in, but tripods, who knew? So couldn't bring the tripods in, but yeah, I'm going to go back to meet Tamara now, and hopefully this time we will get through no problem. Okay, we have finally made it.
Yay, finally!
Into the Forbidden City. There's the big wall there that we managed to get through, but this has definitely been the toughest one for us to get into so far. The tripods got taken and my passport for some reason didn't work. I almost got rejected, but the girls were okay, they got through. But we're reunited now and we're in, and we've come to this first amazing hall, which is the gateway to something. Tamara knows more than me.
Okay, so this is the gateway to the Supreme Hall, which looks absolutely incredible in itself, and it is so huge here, and you can imagine the heaps of people in the past when the Emperor's going to do a speech walking through this gateway, which is pretty incredible. I can't wait to see the Supreme Hall. There's so many different things to see here, and it's so vast, and the architecture is absolutely phenomenal.
Just walking in here, you can feel like the floor, the brick floor, is so old, and it just must steep back so long. Scarlett, how old is this? I think she did this in her homeschooling. How old is the Forbidden City? Do you know?
I don't really know how old it is, but I know when it was built.
Okay.
So it was built between 1406 to 1420.
Wow, okay, that's some good information, Scarlett. So it is really, really old, and you can really feel the history here just walking through.
This is incredible. It literally reminds me of that scene in Mulan when they're celebrating at the end, and it looks absolutely incredible. You can see where the Emperor would have been at the top and where all the people would have stood to see the announcement or the show.
Wow, it really does feel incredible being in this square with the big hall behind us, and all around the outside there's these like big fire pots, these big steel pots, and you can just imagine like fire roaring from them as the people were stood in this square, and there was an emperor up there addressing the crowd. That is what I'm imagining anyway. I don't know whether any of that would have happened, but it really does feel just so historical being in here. It feels like really untouched, like the floor is so uneven. It just steeps back so many years, centuries. And it's incredible to come in here and see it.
Amazingly, something that I read this morning and now I can see it in person. There are these chutes behind me designed like little dragons, and they are put on the outside of the Supreme Hall so that in rainy season the water gets shot out underneath down here. So it'd be pretty wet right down here because all the water will be coming out. I think it's pretty incredible that these hundreds of years ago it was really well thought out, and I think these do actually still work today.
Again, there's just some more of these massive pots. I assume they were for fires, but I don't know. They're pretty cool though.
So behind me you can see clearly that all the roofs are this bright yellow colour, and it is all over this city here. And the reason behind that, I think this is correct, is because it is the Emperor's colour, yellow, and it looks pretty breathtaking from the view from up here on the Superior Hall. Looking out you can see all of the tiles being that lovely yellow colour.
So now we've just come through into the Emperor's Garden. It's really nice in here, and I feel like we've gone further back into history because some of the buildings are completely made out of wood, which must mean they're really old. There's some amazing carvings still in the wooden beams, and the roof is all wooden. Finished at the Forbidden City. It was incredible to go inside there. I've been reunited with my tripods finally, and we can now go grab some food. But what an experience that was. So happy we managed to get in and experience that and learn about it and take the girls there on another epic schooling trip that seems to have been happening so much recently. So much history, so much learning, and it really has been special. Since coming to Beijing, we have been staying at the Grand Hyatt Hotel, and it's been absolutely wonderful. It's been the perfect place to finish our tour of China. We've stayed in this really big suite. It's got 2 bedrooms and it is super comfortable. Tonight we are going out and we are going to finish in style with some Beijing Peking duck. We can't wait. Let's go. I'll never get tired of this area on a night. It just lights up so nicely, and the fountains outside the hotel are super nice. This whole area is really nice, and we've actually really enjoyed Beijing. So let's go check out this Peking duck restaurant. So we've come out onto Wang Fu Jing Street, which is like a popular street in Beijing. Kind of like a pedestrian street, if you like. Beyond there, no traffic is allowed, and it's just kind of like a big walking street with shops, restaurants and stuff. And the Peking duck place is literally just here, which is perfect. 2 minutes from the hotel.
This is incredible. This restaurant One Way looks amazing. The duck is being ordered, it's there, it's being carved, and I cannot wait to try this Peking duck. I think it's incredible coming here, and it's amazing for our last night in China to be eating something very traditional, and it's going to be a lovely experience, I'm sure. Okay, so I think I know what I'm doing. Let's give it a go. It looks absolutely delicious. I've got my wrap already, my pancake, sorry. There's the meat. Put the meat in there. Okay, I think this is celery. I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. I'm going to put that in there. I think this is cucumber.
Yeah, cucumber.
I'm unsure. But it's okay, she's sure. I think this is melon, so I'm going to put a little bit of that in, I think this is little bits of onion.
Yeah,
Onion? Is that right? Yeah. And then, I don't feel that the chopsticks get enough of this sauce because the sauce is delicious, so I'm going to go for the spoon. I'm going to scoop up a good amount. Bring it over. Oh, so I'm going to go up there. I'm going to go to the side there. And to the side there. Ooh, that looks pro to me. Sealed at the bottom, no sauce coming out. Let's give it a go. All in one. All the different flavours were absolutely incredible. I think the duck and the skin is my favourite taste, but the key is to put in plenty of that sauce because that is delicious too. But wow, what a mouthful of taste. It was gorgeous.
I love the sauce. The sauce. That is amazing.
Peking duck, a 3-year-old is really yumming that up. Is that delicious, Bella?
What has been your favourite part of China?
I think I really enjoyed the Great Wall. It was awesome. The only thing that was a bit hard was that there was like no flat area. There was like slopes and stairs and stuff. But I really enjoyed it.
Olivia, what has been your favourite part of China?
I don't know, I can't choose because I've really enjoyed Beijing, Shanghai and Guangzhou. They're my top 3 places that I really enjoy. My favourite was the Shanghai
The
Tower.
Shanghai Tower? Oh.
This is the difference. A year ago, we took the girls out of their normality of living in England, going to school. Bella would be in preschool right now, and our 3-year-old is munching on some Peking duck and saying that her favourite experience in China was the Shanghai Tower, and that has just completely blown my mind. Any questions about how I feel about the fact that we made this life decision and it being a year now? That, to me, what's just happened just then is why we are doing what we're doing, and this is where we want to continue leading this life for the girls. We want to see them grow up well-rounded and they know the world for what it really is. And I think China has been a massive turning point of culture, difference, really interesting, and the girls have really taken it on board.
And that is the end to our China tour, but we finished in style with the Peking duck. We are here just walking around in Beijing, taking in the sights before we have to go back to the hotel to get some rest because we have got a travel day tomorrow and we are not going back to the UK. We've done a full year of travel. That's what we set out to do, but we are continuing, and tomorrow we are going to a brand new country and we are so excited. We are ready for more. We are ready for what's in store. We have loved China. We've absolutely loved it. The past 3 months have been incredible, but we are ready now to take on more experiences and a brand new country. We cannot wait. So make sure you stay tuned. Hit the thumbs up button if you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and we shall see you very soon. Goodbye.